Taurus.
Get away, butterfly man.
What?
Oh, wait, what? You said butterfly man?
You're talking telepathically to someone who's dreaming.
Oh my god, Tate. In his dream, you're Mothman.
Mothra.
Yeah, good old Mothra.
Actually, it'd have to be about here when I do notice. Because I can only see 60 feet.
As they're walking
It's
up,
not 100.
as they're walking up Jared's character, I hope to God he isn't talking about that bum that's sleeping over there. Ah, there he is. He's the man sleeping right there. Fuck.
This is my friend Taurus. He kind of guided me to this area. He's been my guide. And I'm sure he's in... I'm sure he's in.
Are you trying to wake me again?
Yes. Taurus. Taurus.
I get up, look at you, I take my cloak, and I flip it back so that the courier's on the outside of it. Or the courier sign. What is it?
Oh, I was just, happened to be in the neighborhood, and I met some fine fellows who would be interested in, if you wouldn't mind, if you wanted to go with us, they were interested in an investment of sorts.
Depends on where we're going. I kinda need to go around the main cities of this island, or continent.
I'm sure our adventures would take us more to the other cities.
You'd have to ask Unan. He seems to be the one that's picking us up.
Good old pugs.
I should probably get a bit further away from the water then. I seem to drift off when I'm near it. And I'm speaking Aquan towards Jared. You understand me?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were one.
My question, though, is, Jared, did you respond in Aquan, or did you respond in Common?
I respond in Aquan.
Blub, blub, blub. Blub.
Glug, gluggity glug.
Kaz is gonna turn between them and go, oh, I don't know. I should introduce you, though. This is Sandeep. He is an Undine.
I know. I deal with planar-like beings a lot.
I know everything.
Look at me. I am a shadow plane being.
Lamb, he's not the Infinity Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with the other plans.
I normally traverse them to gather materials, so I know a decent bit. I picked up the languages too.
I will speak in Elven. Do you understand me?
No. But I'm
I
getting
do.
there.
Sandeep, I do. I understand Elven quite fluently.
I'm currently in the midst of studying the Celestials and the Sylvans.
Then, I don't know if he speaks his own tongue, but, Unan is, I believe he's Celestial.
I can translate partially, but it's still mildly foggy for me. I need to do more studying.
I can also speak that. Celestials were a boon to the society of the Astamoi.
That's right, Asmoy.
Either way, if
Need to pick up on these names. I'm gonna be traveling.
You have mail.
we're going to be traveling together, I should meet the others. Also, I need to go for like 10 minutes.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's fine. In that case, I'm gonna use the restroom anyway, because I have to go again.
I was gonna
Hi, I'm
I was gonna say
again.
for,
Brain dead.
I was gonna say for his first character, it's just fantastic, we'll meet them. But in about 5 minutes, just pulls out like a thing. 5 more minutes.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Alright.
What's he doing?
So-
He's viewing into the plains.
I just imagine
What do
that
you-
as players leave, the characters just kind of go zombified through life. They just go through the motions, and all their responses are like, yeah, no full words. They just kind of zoned out.
They just become generic Skyrim NPC.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of Kaz? I see.
He's got an edge to him.
Tate, I find it funny that you're like, how interesting. Your parents are merchants. I'm a merchant. Because it's like, yeah, and technically, Noah is a delivery for merchants, and my character's parents were merchants. His, adoptive parents were merchants. His, his blood sister is the owner of a merchant's,
Listen, he
business
was trying
corporation.
to make his character feel welcome. That's how this works.
I know, I feel like he's gonna be like, oh shit, I can't use that to make this guy feel special anymore.
That's why your character actually stumped him. He'd never heard that before. Oh yeah, blood and fucking like, I can detect blood. My blood hurts evil people. I'm sorry, could you say that again? Yes, that was.
Yeah,
kind of
when I
like
was
a
hearing your
Frieza reference.
conversation, like I was understanding, like yeah, my presence can kind of hurt evil things, and then you're talking about your blood. I'm like yeah, I can walk up to people and slice my wrists and see what it does to them.
He was just kind of like taken aback. He'd never heard that before.
By the way, if you're curious, Unan has a celestial and draconic bloodlines. Because,
You're
the
doing
whatever
it again,
things.
Marcus.
No, the thingies that, what the fuck is it called? Not feats, but the other things.
Trait?
Traits. There's one that is to have a draconic bloodline, and I was like, oh, what's in that one? And, it gives you low light, and I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. Now I have dark vision and low light vision.
I thought that only applied to sorcerers.
No.
Huh.
It has a list of prerequisites and everything else.
Ah.
But I decided, why not? I'd love to have low light and dark light vision so I can just see.
Yeah, I've got dark vision 60 feet. I could have taken deep sight, which changes that to 120 feet, but only when underwater. Otherwise, I have no dark vision.
Yeah.
So I decided, I'd rather just be able to see everywhere.
I have perfect dark vision for 60 feet, and I have low light vision, which is weird. Like, I don't even get the low light vision from another source. They both come from being a Dompier.
Right. Yeah, to get mine.
Are
My
they,
character-
are they for the same distance?
No, low light is...
Low light only ever specifies that you can see twice as far as a human in dim light.
Okay. But at the I think usually what that's used for is if there is low light, then you're at least seeing color. But if there isn't, you can still see.
Except I have perfect dark vision, which means I should still be able to see in color.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
I think so. I think that's the difference between regular dark vision and perfect dark vision.
My character, despite the fact that, yes, he is blind to anything past 60 feet, the 60 feet he can see is low, dark. He just can't see through magical darkness and mists. So anything that would actually impede vision, he can't see through.
Alright, here we go. Light levels, normal light, it's just like normal light. Dim light, you essentially have a 20% mischance on concealment without dark vision or the ability to see in darkness. Can make a stealth checks. Can make a stealth checks to conceal self. Wow. Dark, effectively blind without dark vision, 50% mischance, total concealment, and you lose some stuff. And then supernaturally dark, just like dark, but dark vision is not going to work, so like the darkness spell. And then bright light is, you can still see, but you basically can't do invisibility. Or, can't do stealth unless you're using invisibility. But low light, yeah, doubles the effective radius of bright light, normal light, and dim light, so you can just see farther. And dark vision, 60 feet.
I love the dual-wielding cloud-armored sun lamb.
It's fucking great.
I just wish it wasn't photoshopped. It's still awesome.
So, do you guys want to continue role-playing over there, or should I switch over to the other group? Oh, hey, nerd.
Trying to remember what was said last, because we had basically mentioned heading over to check on Unan, I think.
Yeah, we were gonna check with the rest of the buddies, see exactly who we're dealing with. Because I don't know anyone but you, Fishman.
And of course me. I'm your good acquaintance.
Hi, I'm weird. I'm gonna follow you around because you noticed me.
You nailed it.
Just be like, hey, Kaz, get on dressed real quick. Great, lay down. Fantastic. Stand in front of them. Everyone come around. Look at my 3D shadow.
Roll performance.
So I guess they're gonna come over here, Kelb.
Why?
Okay, well, while you guys are traveling back, Liam, Marcus, your characters are actually finishing up the last few of the boxes that are coming off the ship into the warehouse.
Alright, as I put down, as me and Athos put down the second last, and Karnam puts down the last, Unan just looks at him and goes, huh, good day's work, huh?
Sorry. Bit of that was adjusting in my chair, bit of that was actually happening.
Oh my.
Imagine that's the sound he's making as he stands up.
Okay. Can I tell that he's a vampire, Kelp?
Easily.
You see Unan kind of giving you a look up and down inquisitively. Like, or curiosity-wise.
Yeah, I'm just deciding to leave it alone. I imagine
Okay.
you probably haven't seen much undead.
I mean, he's studied up on a lot of stuff, so...
Well, studied up doesn't mean you have hands-on experience.
True.
Yeah,
But he's
Marcus.
He's an innocent boy, so as far as he's aware, it's kind of same.
Yeah, Marcus, don't forget that your race with what you've been doing, you're on the continent of Rototaro? Rototaro. A lot, so you would have easily found and ran into quite a few vampire along the way. That's why I said easily. And you'll be able to recognize it what race he was.
Gotcha. So then, yeah, Lamb, he knows. He's just taking a second. He give me a second.
So now, as we're finishing up the job, I'm putting aside the thoughts of trying to fucking create something to better move these fucking boxes, since it's past that fucking point. I may come up with a hand truck someday, but today is not that day.
Nope, no it is not.
Alright, never mind. He kind of motions towards the door and goes, well, shall we go get paid?
Never a bad idea to be able to get more food in you.
With that, Unan is gonna follow, Unan and Athos are gonna follow, Karnam.
Is the, captain on deck? Or is he in a room now?
He is currently in his room having a meal.
Door closed, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to knock on the door.
Him, thinking it's one of his roommates, says the door is open. Come on in.
I'm going to open the door. I'm making no attempts to hide that I'm probably not part of the crew.
We follow in.
This is a mutiny.
No.
I'm taking your ship now.
Certainly could try. I won't try to stop you. I won't. Guards may.
Guards may.
You and what army, Unan? I've decided to change alignments. Summons 10 billion spiders. No.
Guards still win. Anyway, he notices that it's you three and asks, so is everything finished up down there then?
All the boxes have been moved in. Don't know if, as far as I know, there wasn't any specific order we needed to move them, yes?
There was just a couple spots that they had to belong in, which you would have been told from, person down below. I didn't think of a name there, didn't come to mind.
Not everyone needs a name.
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve Ed?
Everyone randomly just now Steve. Steve number 374 said that Steve number...
No, you were told what to do by Steve Ed.
Steve Ed.
It's not actually her name, but I mean, it works for now. So, I assume you guys are here looking to get paid, then?
She tells her, it's actually pronounced Stavet, but the captain doesn't care. He calls her Stevet.
I believe that was our intention.
He motions over to a table where there are 3 bags waiting. Those are yours. Each of you get to take one.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Take my sack. I'm assuming they're going to either grab theirs, or if they're still by the door, I'll try and... Are they tied bags, or are they just kind of loose, open bags?
They're loose.
Okay. I'm not going to toss them then.
We're
That's a bad
in here,
idea.
so we pick ours up too.
Yeah.
You guys going to look into the bags?
Not in front of him?
Okay. Well, after motioning, he goes back to his meal.
Safe journeys to you and your crew. Take my leave. Probably check the bag once we get to the ramp off the ship.
Same.
Okay, well, in each of the bags, you find 9 silver and 82 copper.
How much silver?
9 silver and 82
Okay.
copper is in each bag.
That's cool.
Each silver is worth 100 copper.
Right.
Not a bad haul for lack of negotiating.
And at that moment in time, it makes you wonder, what does the crew get paid?
For getting paid this well, they must get paid pretty handsomely.
You think so?
I would assume so. After all, what we were doing, anyone can. I'm no trained sea hand.
We should just become sailors.
And with that, I believe we get off of the thing and onto the docks.
I'd imagine so. So I'm going to guess then Taurus, Kaz, and Sandeep are approaching you guys at this point.
Right before they get over there, Unam looks at Karnam and goes, "So, hi, my name is Unan, and what's your name?"
I'm Karnam. I come from a small monastery on... Ah, fuck, I forgot the continent's name. Whatever. I come from a small monastery in my homelands. My masters believed I should gain more worldly knowledge.
You need to get worldly knowledge. You know how you do that? You travel. You know what the best way of traveling is? Adventuring.
Gates?
Anyway, and I'm getting people together
I'm
to
totally
go.
okay with that response.
I'm getting people together to go adventure. You should join me.
Safety in numbers, I suppose.
I mean, yeah.
Very well. I see no reason to not at least meet with your compatriots.
Oh, they're fantastic. One is a water-like person, and another is an Astamoy. They're like
Shadow type people.
they look like physical shadows.
The one you were speaking to in the warehouse.
Yeah, he's weird, but I think he'll work.
Well, let's hope so.
I just hope his magic is like he says, and it's not evil. Otherwise, some of my stuff's gonna have some pretty big issues for him.
Well, that begs the question. Can you use evil magic for good means?
I don't think magic cares too much. My good magic it's imbued with good. And my blood. I mean, all the way down to my blood. Literally all the way down. Like, if I got hurt, I would
Here
injure
he goes again.
things that are next to me. If, they're not good.
Then you may want to stay a few feet from me at any given time.
Well, I mean, I don't
You
see
may
me
want to see a
bleeding on
doctor
you.
about that.
I don't see me bleeding on you anytime soon. There's no... He looks around. The villain's about.
No, but at the same time, I don't know how that would affect the not quite alive.
Will you shake my hand?
Sure.
You shake hands. He goes, "There, see, nothing bad happened."
That wasn't
It'll be
blood,
fine.
though.
I mean, blood is liquid, and your skin has oils on it. I figured, if anything. Anyway, here they come right now.
So if Unan gets injured, Karnam just can't do surgery on him.
No,
Not
but,
without
like,
some gloves.
look at it this way. If Karnam's right there, Unan will literally deal 1 point of damage every time he gets hurt.
From
to
25 feet away? Good God.
Well, when it's actual squares.
No, I'm being a bastard.
Maybe in
I'm sorry.
actual squares. They are squares.
The 5-foot square, the standard for D&D, Pathfinder, whatever.
Pathfinder is D&D.
I know.
Well, it was.
I'm just saying, like, if
Marcus, I know what you're talking about. Just being thrown us. Come on.
I know. I'm waiting for these guys to come up.
Yeah, so am I.
And they never did.
Here it is. If I take bleed or blood drain, so I guess it's not if I get injured. If I take bleed or blood drain damage, each undead and evil subtype creature that's adjacent to me takes a point of damage. So see, you don't have to worry unless I get double bleed.
Burns! I don't have to worry until you try to heal me with positive energy.
Actually, I don't heal. That's Tate.
Oh. I thought that was a thing Summoner could do.
It was something I was no.
I know
I
you were.
tried
It was
to
because
make
you were
it work.
considering multi-class, but
Yeah, I tried to make it work and it would not work. So I gave up on it.
alright. Good to know.
I mean, I could technically take one spell. It's not a super good spell, but I think it would be very detrimental to you, which is Celestial Healing, which is using a drop of holy water or a drop of celestial blood. You give someone fast healing for X amount of for an amount of rounds equal to your level. But again, it's holy water, so I don't know what that would do to you.
Be 5 damage around.
I'm just trying to heal you, and you're like, you're just killing me faster. Anyway, since they're not moving themselves.
Yeah, I was about to move it myself,
There.
actually. So, Sandeep, Taurus, and Kaz have met up with the rest of the party.
Unan reaches out to Taurus. You must be the person that Kaz was talking about.
And you must be the person Sandip talked about.
Yes, I'm Unan.
I am Taurus. So, what is it exactly you talked about with Kaz?
To go travel, to see the world, to adventure.
I see. So you'll be going all around the continent.
I mean, anywhere and everywhere we can. I don't really have
Okay.
a destination. It's kind of, we could take a map and put it on a dartboard and throw a dart and there's our destination. It don't really matter to me.
My job takes me through the major cities to deliver messages every now and then. I'll turn for a second to show him the cloak I'm wearing that has the mark of the Couriers Guild. So I get around quite often, and it'd be nice having company.
Fantastic. He looks at everyone. It looks like we got a little travel party.
Yeah.
All 6 of you. Wait.
There was much rejoicing.
Oh, I'm a fetchling, by the way. Looks like we have an Aquin, Dampire, Kaz. Are you a
God.
summoner?
You noticed. Yes, I am a summoner, follower of the god Horus Ra. This here is Athis. She just kind of waves and says, "Hi." She's a newer soul, kinda. I guess she's about as old as me, but has only taken form recently.
Ah, that is a bit of a dead giveaway.
Yeah, can't really hide the summoner's mark.
Yeah, I'm glad I can just kind of turn my cloak inside out or take it off so no one knows that I'm a courier, if I perhaps decide to fall asleep at some point.
Well, I'm not too afraid of anyone knowing that that I'm a summoner.
Of course, but my job has me carrying documents half the time that probably don't want to fall into villainous hands.
The wrong hands, trademark.
Fair enough. In terms of opposite here, though, just wait. Someday in the future, you can meet even more of my friends.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
See, my parents used to think I had imaginary friends. Turns out, I'm just really connected to this whole, like, summoning thing. And I made friends with a lot of summons. I can only get one to form.
I can't wait until I make friends with mine. That was not spoken in character.
Fair enough. Also,
It was just my own thought, because my guy is basically gonna equate it to the same thing as you're doing. You've given him excuse, Marcus.
okay. If you couldn't tell, this guy's obviously kind of sheltered. Like, he's knowledgeable, but too innocent.
Everybody huddled in close.
Hey, Lamb, has your character been looking around at all?
Not explicitly for anything, but yeah, probably keeping a bit of an eye.
Okay, well, you notice the people behind the building are still there.
Does it look especially shifty, or does it look about the same as it did?
Oh, same as it did.
Okay.
Though you're still not sure what's going on over there.
We're just building a crowd over here. Just need to get more strange-looking people.
So, what kind of special things can you all do, if you can?
I'm gifted in the art of undeath and life. Less gifted, more self-taught and church-taught.
I think we all know you communicate through, our minds. You can see things pretty well by now.
Oh, that's just the byproduct of our race.
So I'm gonna turn to, Garnham. What exactly do you do?
A bit rude to ask without presenting first.
Oh, sorry.
You can kind of tell he's trying to buy time.
I'm a, magus. I do courier work, I study the arcane, a bit scholarly, I do everything with linguistics, I learn as many languages as I can, and I, enhance the abilities of those around me.
Unan goes, "Oh, can you speak Celestial?" In Celestial.
I'm working on that language.
Indeed, I can. Kaz response.
Unan looks at Kaz and says in Draconic, "I figured you could." Does Kaz know that one?
Hold on. He does not know Draconic.
He said "raw, raw, raw" at you.
And I don't quite understand that one.
I think we should stick with common. He looks back towards Taurus. Taurus.
I mean, you're the one that brought up the language, but...
You said you were learning a bunch of languages. I wanted to know.
I am. I've got a list of them that I'm gonna learn. As I hand it to you, and there's like 30 different languages on it. I know most of the elemental languages. But, Karnam, what do you do?
Fuck it. There's no good way of putting this. I punch people.
Unan goes, he said he's from a monastery. I think he's like the monks that can balance
He's
on
a holy.
poles and catch arrows in the air.
I've seen
I'm
monks
not
do much...
that good.
I've seen monks do much worse things. Don't ever come across a shadow monk. They're very devilish. So you like to fight with your fists. It's very respectable.
Well, and it's, I find it easier than weapons. With a weapon, I don't have to be worried about pulling it out. Granted, I still have...
Oh my.
Granted, I still have a crossbow, because I can't exactly throw my fists. Well, not very far.
You might even say 5 feet.
And, you, Sandip?
I have some use of weapons, but I'm also, let's say, divinely enhanced. I've got, some, spells.
Okay. So, where do we go from here?
I suppose we go find somewhere to sleep. Or
I
if they're
slept
doing
in
the
a s-
festival tonight, we go party.
I slept in a stable last night. Just wanted me to muck it out.
The festival sounds nice. I've never been to. Oh god. It's got dark.
Was the festival going on today, Kelp?
Yes, day 1. It was the dawn of the first day.
I know it's the dawn of the first day, I just wasn't sure if the festival was today.
Started today. Goes for 9 days.
So what do you say?
Still a
We're
camp.
gonna go to partake in the festival, or should we go find some place to sleep? I guess maybe we should probably find some place to sleep and then go to the festival.
Well, if I had to
Actually-
guess, I would say most of the main stay-ins are probably filled.
Yeah.
You could always try.
Still worth trying, yeah, but...
You guys gonna be traveling as a party?
We're gonna get there.
Like as like a 6-person group?
Yes.
When did this building get here?
It's been there.
Tate, what are you doing?
Has it?
Yes.
Yes.
For
What
a long,
the
long
fuck?
time.
My brain just blanked it out.
It's the only different colored roof, and it's similar to the ground, but it was specifically placed at an angle.
Yep.
What the fuck, brain?
It was here for when I placed that building. And I was like, fuck it, it's going here. Angled. Whatever.
Apparently that fucking placement was incognito.
Apparently. Anyway, you guys are traveling as a group then? Not splitting up to search for a place at all?
We don't really
I
have a-
think so, yeah.
We don't really
Well,
have
that
good
was
ways of
good.
finding each other right now, so...
Fair enough.
I definitely don't.